Memes, of course, have driven the popularity of American Psycho since the film's release in 2000, despite initial box office ratings considered a flop. Many didn't seem to understand the fact that it is a satirical dark comedy, which Christian Bale as well as the director, Mary Harron, noticed during the Sundance screening. The amount of hostility at Sundance really did take me aback. The audience just sat there and did not know how to react. Because this little group of us, the editor, me, Christian, a few other people, we were laughing away. We knew the scenes that are meant to be funny are funny. Perhaps the absolute personification of this sentiment remains in the scene where Patrick Bateman and his colleagues are comparing business cards, which possesses a deep absurdity and satire of business culture. That being said, it would appear American Psycho picked up an audience within 4chan in the early 2000s, as images of Patrick Bateman pointing were always popular, especially with the check'em and dubs in regards to post numbers. Then the image of him swinging an axe became extremely widespread as a reaction everywhere else on social media, despite this image not actually appearing in any scenes in the film. Of course, nowadays we're seeing an incessant torrent of American Psycho memes and references like never before, as it becomes clear the film was very much ahead of its time. The morning ritual scene appears in TV shows, Patrick walking through a hallway listening to music appears in memes, and people even copy his famous Huey Lewis in the News monologue word for word. The movie has so many extremely quotable moments, considering how impactful and stylish the director made the main character despite him being a monster, and, within the film's universe, a complete loser, considering hardly anyone recognizes him or treats him like a distinct human being. Weird Al also parodied the Huey Lewis in the News bit alongside the actual Huey Lewis way back in 2013, demonstrating the fact that it's perceived as a great scene by one of comedy's all-time legends. Plus, one can never forget the fact that Christian Bale says he took inspiration from Tom Cruise's appearance on David Letterman to channel his inner serial killer, which is a fun fact that gets thrown around the internet constantly. However, there are also a couple of aspects surrounding the film's fanbase that are worth acknowledging. Of course, some people like it because it's about as subtle as a sledgehammer when it comes to parodying soulless corporations, personalities, and greed. And some people genuinely like it because he kills women, and instead of finding his actions horrifying, think Patrick Bateman just looks and acts cool. This is, of course, due to the fact that he's portrayed as a super attractive and powerful character. He's clean-shaven and good at doing his job, which, of course, is actually not a lot of work. If they made him balding with a scraggly beard and a severe lack of style, then it would be far less likely that he would be idolized so much, but perhaps the film wouldn't be as entertaining. At any rate, American Psycho is decidedly popular in 2022 as it manages to satirize some of the weirdest parts of corporate America through an undeniably stylish yet surreal presentation, ensuring it takes its place as one of the greatest films of all time, as well as enjoys endless love on social media. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe! Or else